Peter asked about the intentional or stated the intentionality of the branding as being symptomatic, but in the same time period, wasn't there the push for the first strategic plan
Yeah.
And certain partnerships and all to
Right. Well, and yes, and that was I think, those things were unfolding at the same time, within the board and within the organization. That
yeah,
at the same time that there had been work going on conceptualizing a rebranding, we were in the midst of also doing two things: advancing a strategic plan for the organization that would position it to be to embrace the roles that it was growing into, to embrace them more explicitly and intentionally, the leadership role in the community, as well as to facilitate, I guess, I had part and parcel of which was facilitating that Newark Arts was called upon to facilitate a cultural plan for the city.
cultural plan, right?
So, all of these things were happening at once. It was kind of in one sense, it was like, the proverbial building the airplane while you're flying it.
Right.
Because, Newark Arts was being pressed into service by the city. I wouldn't want that to sound like, we were being forced. Newark Arts was being appealed to by the city to play this leadership role in the creation of the cultural plan, as well as to become, at that time, a more active fiscal agent for smaller organizations or individuals who were acting on behalf of the arts community. And those things were all happening at the same time, that the city was saying, we need you, Newark Arts, to lead this community-wide conversation about creating a cultural plan. Okay. So all of those things happening at once, and and of course at the same time the organization was growing. Jeremy was trying to build the capacities of the organization. So, and I have to say that, while that I appreciate very deeply, while this has all really happened, I think, quite quickly, over a period of, say, 5 years or so. The organization could not have been, the reason the organization was in the position to entertain these questions is because of all the hard work that had been done to build the credibility of the organization over many years previous.
Right.
That it was, if there was not that foundation, and if there was not that credibility, Newark Arts would not have been, nobody would have looked to Newark Arts to provide leadership. It's because the credibility was there that Newark Arts could be this organization to lead, and to play those leadership roles, that the question was asked.